Hello everyone. Today we are going to understand the complete process of butter manufacturing. Let's start with the introduction. Let's see the definition of butter. Butter may be defined as a fat concentrate obtained by churning cream, gathering the fat into a compact mass, and then working it. As per FSSAI, butter means the fatty product derived exclusively from the cow or buffalo milk, forming a water in oil emulsion. And also, it may contain salt or starter culture of harmless lactic acid bacteria. Also, it is made from the pasteurized milk or the milk products, ensuring its microbiological safety. And it should be free from animal fat, vegetable fat, mineral oil, or added flavor. It should have a pleasant taste and free from off flavor or rancidity, and it must meet additive and microbiological standards as per FSSAI. Now we see the FSSAI standards for the butter, like we have table butter and desi or cooking butter. For table butter, the moisture should be maximum 16%, milk fat minimum 80%, milk solid fat maximum 1.5%, and common salt maximum 3%. For desi cooking butter, we have milk fat of minimum 76%. Now we have permitted food additives. You can see this chart. Also we have base standards, like you can see this chart and learn this. Now we have codec standards for the butter. Definition also the same, like the fatty product derived exclusively from the milk in the form of water in oil emulsion, and ingredients like milk, salt, starter culture, or potable water. Composition should be minimum milk fat 80%, maximum water at 16%, and maximum SNF 2%. And yeah, also must meet the codex microbiological safety criteria. Now we see the classification of butter. Now the first one is based on cream acidity. Sweet cream butter, mildly acidified butter, and sour cream butter. Sweet cream should have pH of around more than equal to 6.4 pH. Mild acidity has 5.2 to 6.3 pH, and sour cream has less than equal to 5.1 pH. Based on salt content, we have salted or unsalted. Salted means added salt to enhance flavor and shelf life, and unsalted means no salt has been added, and it is used for making ghee and butter oil. Third one is based on induce, like table butter and white butter. In the table butter, it is made from the pasteurized cream and may include the lactic cultures, salt, colorants, and dye style flavors. And in the white butter, it is made from the pasteurized cream without ripening, without color, salt, and flavor additives. Now the fourth, based on the manufacturing practice, like pasteurized table butter and desi butter. Pasteurized table butter means it is made from the pasteurized sweet cream, and desi butter means obtained by churning from dahi or malai. It is traditional method. Now we see the complete butter manufacturing process from raw cream to final packaged butter. So let's start with the first step, which is neutralization of cream. Now as we know that collected cream often becomes sour due to lactic acid development. So before pasteurization, we must reduce this acidity. So for that, we do the neutralization of cream. What is the purpose? It prevents the curdling during pasteurization, it reduces the fat loss in the butter, and improve the butter flavor and storage life. Now the process is like we adjust the acidity of cream to about 0.14 to 0.16% lactic acid, and neutralization is done using sodium bicarbonate, lime, or magnesium oxide. Now the second step is standardization of cream. It is done to adjust the fat content of the cream to an ideal level of for the churning. So we adjust the fat to about 33 to 40%, and it is done by adding skim milk or buttermilk to achieve the desired fat content. And if you see the importance, like it prevents the excessive fat loss in the buttermilk, maintain the uniform product texture, and prevent the flat taste due to over dilution. Third step is the pasteurization of cream. It is done to destroy the pathogenic and spoilage microorganism, inactivate the lipase and proteinases, and improve the shelf life. Also, it removes the off flavor and volatile compounds, and it denatures the whey proteins, especially beta lactoglobulin, and exposing the sulfahydryl groups that act as a natural antioxidant. Methods are LTLT and STST. You can see this chart. Okay. So now the fourth step is ripening of cream. So the main purpose of ripening is to develop a butter flavor and aroma through fermentation by starter culture. Starter cultures, like we have acid producer and flavor producers. Acid producers like Lactococcus lactis, Lactococcus creamoris, and flavor producers like Legonostoc citrovorum and Streptococcus diacetyl lactase. Procedure is simple, like we add the 0.5 to 2% of starter culture to the pasteurized cream, then we incubate at 21 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 16 hours until the required acidity develops. After that, we cool to 5 to 10 degrees Celsius and stop the fermentation. Flavor compounds like we have diacetyl, which gives the buttery aroma, lactic acid gives the mild sourness, and acetone, acetaldehyde, and carbon dioxide gives the flavor complexity. And now if you see this chart, the diacetyl levels, like if the presence of diacetyl to about 0 to 0.2 ppm, it means the flavorless. If 0.2 to 0.6 ppm, it means it is intensity is mild, and if 0.7 to 1.5, it means rich buttery flavor. Now if we see the acidity, like the fresh salted butter has the acidity of about 0.25 to 0.3%, and storage butter has 0.21% of acidity, and unsalted butter should be any safe value. Now the fifth step is cooling and aging of cream. It is done to ensure the partial crystallization of fat for smooth churning and good butter body. Conditions are very simple, like the temperature should be 7 to 9 degrees Celsius in summer and 10 to 13 degrees Celsius in winter, and the time should be 2 to 4 hours. Sixth step is the churning of cream. Now what is the churning? Like it is a method, or you can say the mechanical agitation of the cream to convert the oil in water emulsion to the water in oil emulsion, forming butter and buttermilk. Now the seventh step is washing of butter. It is done to remove the residual buttermilk and curd particles for better shelf life and taste. Procedure is like drain the buttermilk. Now add the cold water of about 1 to 2 degrees Celsius, and now rotate the churn slowly. After that, drain the washed water. It means the washing cleans the butter grains, but too much washing remove the desirable flavor. So appropriate washing should be done. And also we have some characteristics, or you can say the properties of wash water, like it should be odor free, metal free, and sanitized up to 2 ppm chlorine. Now the eighth step is coloring of butter. It is done to achieve a uniform yellow shade color. Ideal color properties should be non-toxic, odorless, oil soluble, and stable in emulsion. Also the types of coloring, like natural and synthetic. Natural means the we have annatto, which is obtained from the Bixa olerina, and beta carotene and curcumin. And in synthetic we have a yellow AB, yellow OB, etc, etc. Now the ninth step is working of butter. So working means the kneading process to evenly distribute the salt and moisture and create a smooth compact butter structure. Objective is to eliminate the free water, uniform salt distribution, and create the stable water in oil emulsion. Also it improves the texture and appearance. And as we know that working is done in two stages. First is initial working, and second is final working. In the initial working stage, it removes the excess moisture, and final working stage, it incorporates the salt and moisture evenly. After these stages, we have key points. Moisture droplet size should be 1 to 15 micrometer, and working lightens the butter color. 10th step is butter overrun. Overrun means the increase in butter weight compared to the fat present in the cream due to incorporation of moisture, salt, or curd. Formula is weight of butter minus weight of fat upon weight of fat into 100, and maximum limit should be 25%. So overrun is basically your yield percentage, but it should be never exceed 25% as per FSSAI standards. Now we see the packaging and storage. Packaging should be wrapped in the parchment paper, laminated foil, and butter tubes, which protects from the light and oxidation. Storage temperature should be -10 to -20 degrees Celsius, and shelf life of butter should be 6 to 9 months under cold storage. So that's the complete manufacturing process of the butter. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BTech Info channel. Thank you everyone.